have all heard this. Watch your thoughts, they become your words. Watch your words, they become your actions. Watch your actions, they become your habits. Watch your habits, they shape your destiny. Atomic Habits, a book written by James Clear, is an amazing book that explains how small changes in your daily routine can have a huge impact on your life over time. But they form the fundamental units of life. They shape your life, your identity, and your destiny. This book is a groundbreaking exploration into the science of habit formation and how habits impact our lives. The author offers its readers a comprehensive guide to building good habits and breaking the bad ones. Many a times we think that success is all about making big goals. However, success is more about the journey than the goals. Just 1% of improvement every day means that we will be 37 times better in a year. 30 minutes of exercise every day won't get you immediate changes, but in the course of a year, you will see the difference. It's the small habits over time done repeatedly that convert into major results. Time magnifies the margin between success and failure. Make tiny changes to your behavior, which when repeated over and over again will lead to big results and success in your life. How many times we make a resolution to do something new, like exercise daily or meditate, only to find after a few days that it's become a real hassle. Habits are a challenge to change, and that is why most people can't form new habits. The author in this book gives us 4 laws that can help us create new habits. The author explains that habits are the result of 4 steps: the cue, craving, response, and reward. The cue triggers your new habit. The craving motivates you to act. The response is the actual action you take, and the reward is what satisfies your craving and then reinforces your habit. Let's take an example of the phone buzzing with a new text message. That's the cue. The craving is that you want to learn the contents of the message. Then you pick up the phone and respond by grabbing and unlocking your phone. When you read the message, you feel satisfied that you have learned what is in the message. This continues again and again until reaching out for your phone every time the message rings becomes a habit. This is the habit loop. If you are to change a habit, you have to understand the habit loop. Each one of us can form a new habit by making 4 behavioral changes. If you want to create a new habit, the first step is making it obvious. There are 3 strategies. The first strategy is your vision. What you see in front of you motivates you to take action. If you have healthy snacks in front of you, you are more likely to eat them. Visual cues are among the highest motivation for behaviors. Nonetheless, stores are packed with candies and chocolates on their counters. You behave more likely with what you see. The second strategy is practicing implementation intention. If you have a plan for something, you are more likely to do it. If you want to form a new habit of reading 2 pages of a book every day, you can form a plan like an implementation intention. I will read 2 pages of this book every single day at this time, at this location. It is much more likely that you will read this book if you have a plan in place. The third powerful strategy is the strategy of habit stacking. If you link a new habit to an older one, you are more likely to perform it. If you want to floss your teeth daily, you might stack the flossing with the brushing of your teeth. Whenever I brush my teeth, I will floss. Whenever I eat my food, I will offer my gratitude. Making things obvious will get you more easily to creating your new habit. That gets us to step number 2 of habit formation. Make it attractive. The more attractive something is, the more likely we are going to adapt it as a habit. We are going to crave towards it. Every day we are bombarded with advertisements aimed at making clothing, food, goods more attractive. The same can be applied to our habits. One such strategy is temptation bundling. In other words, to make a habit more attractive, you link an action that you want to do with an action that you need to do. You want to create a new habit of writing a journal every day. You can bundle this new habit with something that you like to do. I will take a nap in the afternoon only after I have completed my journaling. I will go out to eat at a restaurant only after I have made 2 new clients this week. I will watch TV in the evening only after ironing my clothes. In this way, we make our new habit more attractive. More probable behaviors will reinforce less probable behaviors. Now that brings us to step 3 in habit formation. Make it easy. Whenever we make something difficult, it is less likely that we can practice it. Going to the gym daily for 30 minutes is very difficult. One way of making things easy is by the 2-minute rule. You want to form a habit of exercising daily. So make that habit formation easy by the 2-minute rule. The basis of this rule is to start small and make the habit easy. Say for example, you want to form a habit of exercising daily. I will just work out for 2 minutes. By breaking down the habit into simple steps, you will make the habit easier to form, which means you will be more likely to form long-term habits. The law of least effort says that people are naturally drawn to the least labor-intensive alternative. So if you start small, make it easy, just 2 minutes, and eventually start working more and more. And that will create a new habit. That brings us to the fourth stage of habit formation, the reward. Make it satisfying. The cardinal rule of behavioral change is that what is immediately rewarded is repeated. Our brain is wired in such a way that it seeks immediate satisfaction. That is one of the reasons why people still smoke, knowing that it causes cancer. Because the consequence of the cancer might not come until 20 years, but this moment it gives them satisfaction. There are two strategies to get immediate gratification for forming new habits. The number one is the habit tracker. The most simple technique is the use of a calendar. Whenever you perform a habit, just mark it on the calendar. Progress is one of the best forms of motivation. The second step could also be having an accountability partner. If you want to form a habit of taking a jog or going for a walk every day, you can just tick on the calendar and that will give you a sense of gratification. You can additionally share your walking history with your accountability partner. That will get you a sense of gratification. The final summary. While many people believe that making big changes is the key to success, in fact, it is the small things that we do every day that have the biggest impact on our lives. Our daily habits will affect the person we become in the future. It's critical that we adapt healthy habits to ensure we live long, successful lives. When you make your habits obvious, attractive, easy and satisfying, you are more likely to keep up with them. Often we start a new habit with a lot of enthusiasm and zeal. However, when we don't see any change, we stop doing things. In 1 week, 2 weeks, even a month, we don't see any changes and we stop doing them. It's frustrating to see how ineffective changes can seem during the first days, weeks and even months. Habits don't make progress in a linear fashion. It falls in the valley of disappointment, the plateau of latent potential. Progress does not move as we think it should happen. However, when it reaches the plateau of latent potential, it rises and jumps up. What seems to others as a one-night progress is actually a long journey of habit formation. With all this science in place, why not start a new habit? Something that we've always wanted to do and have never done. Just try one thing at a time and abide by these rules. Make it obvious, make it attractive, make it easy, and make it satisfying. Do comment on what habit you would love to pursue. And do subscribe to the channel for more life-changing book summaries. Thank you so much.